guys, so I am still away on a trip. I'm on the East Coast. I'm at my in-laws' house. And so it has been a task trying to get a video up to you guys. And it's been a busy trip. But I just want to jump on here and say, hey! I've done so many things. It's been so fun. It's been so cool. Forgive all the noise in the back. My husband might even burst in, even though he knows I'm trying to film. Oh my God. So bear with me. Also, these little things, so I did individuals, as you guys know, and then I pulled through loose wave hair. And at the tip here, I keep getting these little tippies that won't stay put. And now I'm gonna try to go in and it won't let me. So I'm gonna redo some things when I get back to California, but this is where I am right now. So lots has happened. So little Scout is with her mommy. I don't like saying that, but she's with Destiny. That's who she belongs to. And I miss her. But it was quite the adventure getting her to New York. She did so well on the plane. She just did not do well on the first leg with my husband. That was a bust. So let me back up. When we got to the airport, we have to go there in advance to check pets. And so when we got there to check her, our flight had been delayed at that time indefinitely. Turned out to be delayed about 85 minutes, which we didn't have to worry about that. So the lady at the counter was so gracious. She rerouted us on a totally different flight, and it got us there a few minutes after we would have normally gotten there. We were supposed to pick up a rental car by midnight. We were supposed to do all these things.
I landed.
So when we landed, we had the hardest time getting a ride to our hotel. We finally managed to get a cab, get to the hotel. I think by the time I got in the bed to go to sleep, it was 3 a.m. Then we rested for whatever time. We got up early that morning, went to pick up the rental car, had to pick my daughter up from her ride from New York into Philly. Then we had to take her to her dentist appointment. She had a dentist appointment in Philly because there are dentists and veterinarians on my husband's side of the family. And so she needed her teeth cleaned. She's home. Where would you go? To your own family, right? So she went and got her teeth cleaned. Then we found out they said she needed a root canal. We're like, when and how did that happen? But that's neither here nor there. Then we had to go back to the hotel. We grabbed some things for her and Scout to hang out at the hotel. Her dad and I got dressed because we had to go to a surprise 70th birthday. That's the other reason why I wasn't putting up a video, because I was trying not to spill the beans, and my sister-in-law looks at my stuff. So she had a surprise birthday party. She turned 70 this weekend. The party, the surprise, complete success. Beautiful. Her son, her one and only child, her son, he's in his 30s. His name is Elliot. He gave her a surprise birthday party for her 70th because apparently she had never had a birthday party. And so he surprised her. It was so funny, right? We're all sitting in this venue, and the venue is the same venue we used when we prepared and gave my mother-in-law and my father-in-law their 50th vow renewal wedding anniversary there. And it's just a great place to do it, and it was gorgeous. He hired a person that decorated the place beautifully. She had a balloon. I'll try and pop up some pictures here and see if I was so in the moment, I didn't catch too many things. And then there was no one to capture me. No one. And if they were, they didn't know to give me the footage, but I was cute. I was cute. But anyway, as she came in the door, it was said that she thought she was going to someone else's party, someone else's birthday party, because the day the party was on a Friday and her birthday was on Saturday this year. So she didn't even think it was about her. She didn't even know. And as she was walking up to the party and coming in, she could see all the decorations in her favorite color, which is like a purple, lavender, and so forth. So as she was walking up and she was seeing all the decorations and all the things, she was thinking, oh, this is so pretty. I want this for my party. If I was to have a party, I would want it just like this. Brilliant. So she comes around the corner not knowing this is your party. These are your decorations. And when she came around the corner, we yelled surprise. She held her breath. She kind of paused. And then I don't know what happened. I asked her about it yesterday at church, and she said her brain was trying to catch up. She took a deep breath and she cried. And then I thought, okay, she's breathing. It was an amazing party. Her clothing, her dress that she was going to wear for her own party, for her own surprise, was there for her to change into. She had a crown on, purple crown. She had a purple sash. So fun. We had a blast. We danced. The food was delicious. It was not things that I normally eat. So thankfully they had some string beans and had some salmon. But I don't think they cooked it in my kind of oil. My stomach has been bubbling. They gave me a piece of her cake, and you just know when you listen. These are Black folk, they're family and friends and church folk. They don't care about alkaline. They don't even know anything about it. And my in-laws are specifically that way. And you don't feel like fussing and trying to explain. And it does you no good to be like, no, I don't eat that, or no, thank you. So I don't make a habit of it, but I do allow myself every now and again to partake. But I am very strict about it, very particular. I already knew it was not going to be cooked in the oil that I use, so I just had a little piece of salmon and a little tablespoon of string beans. And then they passed out cake. Cake was going around. I was like, okay, she had a beautiful dessert table. Cake pops, white chocolate dipped strawberries, just beautifully done. It was such a pretty dessert table. I only took, they cut me a big old piece of cake. And I swear, when you have a specific strict diet, I promise you, everything comes for you. And I don't struggle with saying no, but it's like they want you to take it. How dare you know what you want, and how dare you? What's wrong with you? Girl, oh, you Black, we eat like this. So anyway, I just smile and say thank you because I felt like they were daring me. Your skin is beautiful. Thank you. I think there might be a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Wasn't the day or the place or the time. So anyway, I took some of the cake. I took a bite or two, and then I just held it. I held it waiting on a place and time to just let it go. I swear, I feel like I'm watched heavily over things like that. Anyway, it was a good time. Next, what else? We just danced. A lot of line dancing. So she has a lot of groups she belongs to. So not including family members that were there. But her co-workers, she's retired. So a big group of them. She has this group of ladies, they call themselves the Golden Girls. Then she has a group that's the line dancing group. They line dance, I guess, I don't know, once or twice or so a week. And then she had all these various groups. People came in from out of town. I think Daryl and I were the ones that came the furthest because we've been dealing with a crazy, crazy hurricane. That's why our flight was delayed and we were rerouted. And then what else happened? Trying to keep up with that. It rained a lot while we were here. So some of my outfits, I just wore my jeans that I got from Goodwill. The Gap jeans, 1969 men's jeans. I just wore those a lot. And my black Gucci dupes. Love those. Of course, everybody's, those shoes are those shoes, girl, I'd break my neck. They're so comfortable. Anyway, so, and I'm used to that. So that was mostly what I wore while I was here. But today I have on my Miu Miu dupes and a pair of harem pants. I'll post a photo up here, show you my look for today. But we leave tomorrow. So my daughter is back in New York. I had to drive her back to New York on Saturday. Her and little Scouty. Scout was excited. She saw so much amazement. My daughter got her a pair of little boots for her to learn how to wear. She took to it quickly. My daughter makes you take your shoes off when you come in her house, so that would include the dog and her 4 legs. So she had a cute pair of boots. And she's just been on a bit of an adventure. She took her first subway ride yesterday. That was hilarious when she sent us the video. She's just happy. I'm trying to think of everything. Prior to that, you guys saw me getting ready for a trip. The trip, I use packing cubes. I never check a bag if I don't have to because, you know, I have childhood memories of luggage being stolen, and if not stolen, stripped. I've been robbed, and I used to travel by myself, and so I'm kind of, I have a, not a phobia, but I've been scarred. I don't check it if I have to. What else happened? Oh, so got dressed for the party. Wore my sheer dress. as you can see here, with the harness. Had my makeup. I loved my makeup. I pulled my hair up, a few little cool things. And I put, this dress is huge. When you buy it, size down from the normal size. Huge. So this is a medium. I could have done a small or even an extra small. But then I would have to try it on because I really wanted the length, but the body is huge. So I just threw it on with like a little bustier harness. There's this other little thing I have. I couldn't find it at the time, but it's like, it's got 2 clips on either end. It's got this fabric scrunchy center where you can kind of gather things if it's too big. I was going to use that, but I like how it worked out with the bustier, the faux leather bustier, and that worked with my Versace loafers. Everybody talked about those. Everybody. I stood so far over my husband. So good. But anyway, so my makeup was gorgeous. I got ready to put my lashes on. Guess what I didn't have? Lash glue. I forgot my lash glue. So we got that on the way. We left the hotel, headed to the party, stopped at a beauty supply, grabbed lash glue. I grabbed some tweezers. That was all good, right? I'm going to put it on in the car. Look what happened to my dress. Can y'all see that lash glue? I spilled lash glue on my dress. I don't know how or what I can do to get that out. Do you? You do? You can speak. They can hear your voice. That's what I said. My daughter calls him the stain whisperer. He gets every stain out. Are you not going to say anything? He's just nodding and shaking his head. He found some suspenders. So the pastor, the family church, the pastor of the church passed a few years ago. It was an elderly church. So a lot of the family members, a lot of the members of the church passed away. And this is my husband's family church. And so a lot of the members, you know, they aged out and they passed away. And one of the members that passed away was the pastor. So my father-in-law, the pastor of the church, a lot of the elderly people that I met 24 years ago, over the years, they've just all taken their time and they've gone on to glory. Well, his son took his position as pastor, as his calling. And long story short, he had on suspenders yesterday. So at the party for his sister, go back a little bit more to give you some context. At the party for my husband's sister, he wore a blue tuxedo, pair of sneakers. It was pretty chic, right? His pants kept falling. He couldn't keep his pants up. They kept falling. I think he went, did you go get your pants fixed? He's shaking his head. I wish you could see.
Yeah, I went and got my pants let out.
Okay. He keeps going.
I went and got my pants let out thinking I would be comfortable and they would let out. I didn't need to let the pants out.
Right? He kept saying my pants keep falling. So we were on the floor dancing, and he had said one too many times, and I reached inside his jacket and folded his pants over. Remember when we were kids and our clothes were too big, our parents would fold them over to keep them on? He was like, no. We kept dancing. I folded it all the way around, and he was set for the rest of the night. And then yesterday when we went to church, on Sunday when we went to church, he saw the pastor, who's like 40-something. He had on suspenders with his suit. And my husband's like, that's what I need. I need some suspenders. So you think you're going to wear suspenders?
And then my mom said, those are your dad's suspenders.
And the pastor had on my father-in-law's old suspenders.
Yeah, when he passed away, she gave him.
When my father-in-law passed away, she gave this young man, who's now the pastor of the church, his father used to pastor, where my father-in-law attended as one of the associate pastors of the church. So when one of the associate pastors of the church, which was my father-in-law, passed away, my mother-in-law gave this young man, who's now the pastor of the same church, like his father was, a pair of suspenders from one of the associate pastors, which was my father-in-law. And he had those on yesterday. So then my husband was like, I want to wear some suspenders. Where did you get to? Are those your dad's?
Yeah, I found them on the tuxedo I gave him. The tuxedo I gave my dad. I was just going through the closet getting stuff out. And then I found those attached to the tuxedo. I said,
So the tuxedo you gave your dad from when we were in Oregon, the one that you bought and you gave your dad?
Yeah.
And those were on it?
Yeah, because I guess he wore the tuxedo.
With the suspenders.
Because they were a little probably big ones.
So now he has a pair of his own dad's suspenders, who was once an associate pastor at this same church. So yeah, but that's what he thought about the suspenders yesterday in church when he saw this pastor, who he's known since they were kids, wearing suspenders, and he found out the suspenders were his dad's suspenders. So now he's like, I want some suspenders, but he only felt that way because his pants were falling. He doesn't normally have pants falling. So we'll see how this works. If he's just going to wear it for a look, for sport, I don't know. If he's going to make a whole thing out of it, we'll see. I'll let you know. But anyway, now I got to figure out how to get this out. What was I talking about originally? I got to get this out. Oh my God. My husband says he can get it out. It's lash glue. Lash glue. Oh my gosh. I didn't even feel like digging around to show you the lash glue. Oh, so mad. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on. And this is it. It's usually not this loose and wet. Oh my gosh. It's this product. I'm so mad. So hopefully I can get it out. If not, I need to reorder the dress. If not, I need to order another one. And I'm going to consider ordering it in a small if I can reorder it. Because that dress keeps selling out, guys. But I don't want to just have one that's just sitting here wasted. Unless I can dye it black. But then I don't even know if that will work. How cute would this be in black? But I want this color. Anyway, clumsy. That's all. Just clumsy and annoyed. But listen, I still partied. I had that little spot. I don't even think anybody noticed because you could see clear through my dress. Everybody's older. There's, of course, people in my age group and younger. But the majority of the party and folks from church, you can see, you know, it's sheer. And I had it on with I didn't wear it on with the boy shorts that short boy shorts. They remind me of my track and field shorts. I didn't wear them with that. I wore them with mid-thigh. And then I wore an all one piece instead of breaking. And then have this and then the top. I wore it as one big piece and it was sheer. And then I wore the bustier on top of that. I was cute. I was cute. Okay? I was okay. I didn't even think about the spot anymore. And you could see it, but I don't know if anyone cared. I felt good. I got a lot of compliments. When we walked in, I was like, hey. And everybody was like, hey. We got lots of hugs and stuff. Because I don't know if they all knew we were coming from California or they thought, I don't know what they knew. But we got a lot of greetings, a lot of cousins, my in-laws, but my cousins. What else happened? Didn't have face wash for a minute. So I went and found my La Roche-Posay face wash. I've never used their face wash. I've only so far ever used their micellar water. I love that. I love it as a micellar water. It feels like a toner. I don't have the bottle in front of me to talk to you about it, but I've been using it for 3 years now, the micellar water by La Posay. But this face wash, this bottle is huge. It's $19. But because my husband checks bags, it'll be going in his bag. I was looking for something to travel with, but then I thought, I need this to go in your bag because I'm not leaving it here. Oh, love this stuff. Love, love, love it. I need to try a few more items from La Roche-Posay. French. I don't know, so many things I want to tell you. I'll just pop things up and share with you as I go. But please forgive me. I lost some watch hours from YouTube. Broke my heart. I was almost at 3,000 watch hours. Now I'm down to 2,300. You guys got to help a girl out. And I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for talking to me. I'm enjoying this community that we're growing here. I'm so glad. I feel like I have new cousins and sisters and friends. I like it. I'm so glad. I hope you guys enjoy it. Give me some more ideas of things you want me to do. Also, I needed to go to New York today. I'm not going to be able to go. It is so much going on with the weather here, rain. Saturday when I took my daughter back because of the State of the Union or whatever. I forget specifically what Biden was talking about. He was in town. My daughter lives in an area. As soon as we got to her neighborhood, it was so difficult. So difficult. There was so much things. Everything was blocked off. It was crazy. I wanted to go to Pacific Trims. M&J Trim in New York is closing down. I wanted to go get, it's because I want to do some netting hats with I want to do the headband, and then I want to get another sort of hat. I've showed you before in other videos. Go check it out there. But I want to get like some berets and put some netting over it. I want to do some fun things. I need a good craft store, and everything around me in California doesn't have what I need. I really need to go in there, but I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not going to do it. But anyway, I just want to say thanks. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks for signing and joining and subscribing. Thanks for talking to me and asking me questions and informing me. Thank you, guys. I am having a good time. So I hope you all are too. I'm looking forward to cold weather. I'm looking forward to the holidays, decorating, cooking, a few things. I don't know much stuff going on in LA. I just don't know about it. Maybe I'm just not in the know. I am also ready to get back to the East Coast. So much is going on. And I grew up in New York City, so I'm so used to walking outside and finding plenty to do. You know, all sorts of things to do. And I miss that. And California is totally different beast. I know oftentimes people want to compare Atlanta and New York, Miami and New York, LA and New York. Nothing compares to New York, just like nothing compares to Paris and so forth. They're their own places. What else? But thanks for watching. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Show me the things that you buy and wear and shop for too. You know, communicate more. All right. My name is Gwen, and this is my channel, Savvy Lux. And I'm glad you're here. All right.